The country of Ecuador has a long and interesting history, from being one of the most powerful empires in the Inca Empire to having one of the largest colonies in South America. But how did this small country become what it is today? Let's find out. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to go over the history of the country of Ecuador. So get ready to learn about the history of Ecuador. The earliest evidence of human habitation in modern-day Ecuador dates back to 3000 BCE with the Valdivia culture emerging in the coastal region. This was followed by the rise of the Montano and the Huancavilca cultures. However, the most significant pre-Hispanic civilization in Ecuador was the Kingdom of Quito, located in the northern highlands. In the 15th century, the Inca Empire, originating in Peru, expanded into Ecuador and absorbed the Kingdom of Quito. The Inca presence in Ecuador is evidenced by archaeological sites, such as the Ingapirca ruins near the modern city of Cuenca. During the 16th century, the Spanish began exploring and conquering the coast of modern-day Ecuador. Francisco Pizarro, the Spanish conquistador who conquered the Inca Empire, landed in Ecuador in 1525. He was searching for gold and other riches that were rumored to be present in the region. Pizarro and his men encountered fierce resistance from the local indigenous populations, but they were eventually able to subdue them. Following the conquest, the Spanish established the Audiencia of Quito, which served as the seat of the Spanish colonial government in Ecuador. The capital was initially located in the town of San Francisco de Quito, but it was later moved to the coastal city of Guayaquil. During the colonial period, Ecuador's economy was primarily based on agriculture, mining, and trade. The Spanish introduced new crops to Ecuador, including wheat, rice, and sugarcane. The indigenous population worked on haciendas or plantations, growing crops for export to Spain. Mining of precious metals, particularly silver, was also an important economic activity. The Spanish extracted vast quantities of silver from mines located in the Ecuadorian Andes. In the 18th century, Ecuador became part of the Viceroyalty of Nueva España, or New Spain, which included territories in present-day Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean. In the early 19th century, independence movements began to emerge in Ecuador. The country declared its independence from Spain on August 10, 1809, and a war of independence followed. The Spanish colonial government was overthrown and a provisional government was established. In 1822, Ecuador, along with Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, and Bolivia, declared independence from the Spanish Empire. However, internal divisions and instability plagued the newly independent nation. In 1830, Ecuador became a founding member of the United Provinces of the Central American Federation, which aimed to unite the countries of the region. But the federation was short-lived and dissolved in 1831. During the 19th century, Ecuador's economy continued to be dominated by agriculture and mining. The export of cacao, coffee, and sugar was significant, as well as the production of gold and silver. In the 20th century, Ecuador experienced a series of political and social changes. In 1924, a new constitution was adopted, establishing Ecuador as a democratic republic. In 1944, a military coup, led by Carlos Mancio Cajilla, resulted in the establishment of a dictatorship. The dictatorship lasted until 1979, when it was overthrown in a popular uprising. Since the end of the dictatorship, Ecuador has transitioned to a more democratic system of government. In 1996, a new constitution was adopted, which included measures to protect human rights and promote democracy. In recent years, Ecuador has faced various challenges, including economic instability, social inequality, and environmental concerns. Despite these challenges, Ecuador has made progress in areas such as education and healthcare. The country has also taken steps to address climate change and protect its biodiversity. And that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to learn more about different countries. Thank you for watching. See ya.